Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Moves, Mike.
so welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies, and there have been a couple of you this week, so welcome in. Please do stick around a while even, and check out all the content we have here on this channel. Do all the obligatory, subscribe, notification bell, like, comment. We would really appreciate it.
Yes,
So when you are seeing this, it will be Friday, and if you've been here a while, you know that Fridays are Crochet Catch Up. So what has the first week of a brand new year brought for Manfa and Mike? Wow. Bless you.
Pardon me.
We don't edit either, so if you are new here, you'll see stuff like this all the time.
Just come out of nowhere.
Yes, so the first week of a brand new year, there has not been an awful lot of crocheting in the sense of lots done, but there is stuff done. So we both obviously completed Tile of the Week, which was yesterday's video, so please do go and check that out if you haven't done so already. I have an FO, first week FO, check me out and I'll show you that in a second. And I am testing a pattern for a fellow content creator and good friend of mine, and Mike has been furiously trying to finish his Luck of the Draw 6.
Trying.
He wanted to get it done before 2022 finished.
Never gonna happen.
I didn't want to be on camera going, yeah right, it's not gonna happen, but it quickly transpired that that was a little bit ambitious. But anyway, he is trying very, very hard, and it is now, what did I call it last time? Was it 98% complete? It's now 99. So just a smidge more and he'll be there, but he'll show you his progress on that in just a second. So yes, Tile of the Week yesterday, that's done and dusted. We are now on to Tile 23 for next week, which we will start this weekend. And I watched the lovely Anita over at y.o.h crochet. She is the founder of hashtag Amigurumi Wars, and now because it's a new year, it is hashtag Amigurumi Wars 2023. And she was explaining how Amigurumi Wars is going to be constructed this year. There have been a few tweaks to the previous year. There have been a couple of changes. So if you haven't yet seen Anita's video and you're planning on taking part in Amigurumi Wars, it is well worth heading over there and checking out what is different, because the points are slightly different, and she will be having a spotlighted pattern writer every month that she chooses. So it will still be hosted every month by a different content creator, but she will highlight a different pattern source or creator every month. So the host will let you know their month, what they are planning, but you will have to head over to Anita every month if you want to do the creator spotlight. So if you do the creator spotlight, then you will get a bonus point for doing one of those patterns, because 9 times out of 10 they will be paid for patterns. So when she told us about the spotlighted pattern writer this month, I headed straight there to see what patterns they had come up with. And yes, I did purchase a couple, and I have managed to get one done. That's my FO. So she featured Blue Rabbit Toys over on Etsy, and I had never heard of this designer before, so it was really lovely to check somebody new out. And also you're supporting small businesses by buying patterns off of Etsy, and I had to do this one because it was a comedy series back when I was a child and pre-me anyway.
It's
and
a
now
British comedy.
Yeah, and now they have re-envisaged it into a cartoon that is currently playing, and this generation of children are watching, and a couple of my sons watch that cartoon series fairly frequently, especially the youngest boy. And I am, of course, talking about Mr. Bean. Now, Mr. Bean, we're not making Mr. Bean. He has a little friend that he calls Teddy. And he looks a little something like this. That is the image off of the Etsy pattern. Now, I couldn't print the pattern off because my printer has decided that no, doesn't want to work for me anymore. It's printed off way too many patterns and it's just given up the ghost. So I have had to sit in front of my laptop and had it pulled up on my screen from my downloaded files and work that way. That's why I showed you the picture on my phone. But here is my teddy. Now, it does suggest that you use a smaller weight yarn and a smaller hook than I did, but I decided to hashtag #shopmystash2023, which is another hashtag going around, and I used scraps from my scrap bin. Now, it is a DK or lightweight 3 yarn for the brown, the black and the white, but this beigey colour I thought was DK. It's Aaron, it's a 4 weight. So his hands and his feet are slightly chunky than the rest of him, but you really can't tell that much. And when he's all put together, I don't think you would have even known because it's just literally the end piece. I did overstuff him slightly on the neck like I always do, so that is something I need to improve on. But I tried so hard with this amigurumi to improve my sewing. And if I don't say so myself, this is the best sewing together of an amigurumi I've ever done. He's even got a little tail, look guys. I was actually tempted to put that on the front and give him a belly button, but that isn't what the pattern suggested to do. This pattern was a joy. I enjoyed every single stitch. It was relatively quick. I started this on the 3rd of January and I finished him on the 5th of January. That's not working on him solidly. That is literally half an hour here, an hour there, another half an hour until all the bits and pieces were completed. I think if I had sat and done him throughout the whole thing, then I would have got him done in a day easily, maybe 3 or 4 hours, and you've got Mr. Bean's Teddy. So I absolutely love him. You know my Max tries to steal every stuffy I make, and he's already made a couple of.
He's
Mr. Bean really
fan,
good.
to be fair.
I really like him. He's really good. Like hint, hint, nudge, nudge, and I haven't said anything. But what I might do is I might put him away and give it to him for his birthday. His birthday's not until July, and he will have forgotten all about him by then, so it'll be a nice surprise. And I'm talking quietly because he might just be outside the door listening. So there is my FO. First week FO already. Super duper pleased. And there is a little bit of a story behind this yarn as well. I picked out this colour from my scrap bin, and as I looked at it, I'm like, oh, you're going to be playing yarn chicken. I don't think there's quite enough to do, Mr. Bean's Teddy. And there wasn't. I managed to get the head, the legs and the body, and one arm. So I still had one arm, 2 ears, and his little tail. And I thought, I really don't want to go online and order more yarn because we're trying to do the hashtag #ShopMyStash2023. And we need to get this down a little bit because, like I keep pointing out, there's even totes full in the corner that you don't normally see. So when I was in town running errands, I went to the local yarn shop that I normally pop into while I'm in town. And I went in and she was like, what are you looking for? And I said, I need dark brown in Stylecraft DK. Or Stylecraft Special DK. Looked at the Stylecraft shelf, and honestly there was like 3 skeins on those shelves, and it's normally like 6 cubes worth. And she went, I'm really sorry, we've been so busy over Christmas and New Year, we're not getting our new stock until the 11th, which is next week. And I'm like, no, I'm so close to finishing, no, what am I going to do? Again, didn't want to order from Wool Warehouse or anywhere like that because I would be tempted to spend £25 to get free shipping and have a load of yarn that I have no purpose for, but that I bought in order to get the 1 skein that I did need. So thankfully, she had the idea to look through the scraps that the shop has, because they sometimes do little workshops and they make little items to put in their shop window. She looked out the back and she came back with a little scrap like this, which really wasn't going to cut it either. And I said, I don't even need a full ball. I literally need even less than this. So she was like, okay, well, there's nothing out the back. And then she said, oh, let me check the scrap bag under the table. And thankfully, as she was digging around, she found this, which is pretty much a full ball. So this saved my life in order to complete Mr. Bean's teddy. I'm a happy girly, but it does mean that I've now got another massive scrap to put in my scrap bin, and I was supposed to be using it up. But she got me out of a little pickle. So, like I said, no ball bands or anything. They will go back into the scrap bin, but I know this is Starcraft Special DK because this is all my stash consisted of for many years until YouTube happened. And like I said, this is a 4-weight, but I have no clue what 4-weight it is. And I used my trusty 4mm Clover & More. I use this hook on nearly every single project I make, and it was living in my beautiful little pouch because it's only a little make from the beautiful Christina over at Bella and Cinetto. She gifted me this recently in Happy Mail, so thank you, Christina. You managed to house Mr. Bean's teddy until he was ready, and that is my first FO of the year and for January. So one more thing. Like I mentioned, I am testing a pattern for a fellow content creator here on YouTube. She's also a very good friend of mine. I don't want to show you the pattern because she hasn't even released it yet, because until we have tested it, it won't be released. And I am not going to show you any of the pattern. I'm literally just going to show you what it's called. And it is the Feeling Fancy shawl. So this is her own creation. I am talking about obsessive crochet lady Amanda. So hi Amanda. And it again is a breeze of a pattern so far. She does say the main body of the shawl is pretty simple. It's when you get to the lace edge. I am nowhere near the lace edge, and I'll let you know how I find that when I get there. But so far it is nice, mindless, zone out, blissful crochet, which, hey, we can't ever moan about that. And I think I am about 20 rows in. It is a triangular shawl, and you increase on both ends because Amanda likes her shawls to be wider than she is, but she doesn't like them being super long down your back. So it's kind of a wrap in size, but it is a triangular shawl in appearance, if that makes any sense. Again, I am hashtagging Shop My Stash 2023 because we had some of this Yarn Bee Katarina in the colour Regal Rose on the shelves behind us, and I had 6 of these. Like I said, the colour name is Regal Rose. It is... Hello? Anybody out there? There you go. Okay, so yes, Katarina, colour Regal Rose, made in China, obviously from Hobby Lobby. It was part of Hobby Lobby clearance because they got it for 99 cents. Bargain. 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 295 yards or 270 meters. It is a lightweight 3 or a DK. Hand wash up to 30 degrees. Don't tumble, don't iron, don't bleach. And I don't know the other symbol. It recommends a 4mm knitting needles or a 5mm crochet hook. I am not using the recommendation. I am using Amanda's recommendation for her pattern. And again, I'm using my trusty 4mm Clover & More, just one of them. But that is how often I use this hook, guys. This is my most used hook. I love a 4mm with DK weight yarn. It's my go-to. So that is what I am using. And not only is this hashtag Shop My Stash 2023, this will be a hashtag hug. But I'm not telling you who for. So I am quietly beavering away on that one. Shown you my FO. Done tile of the week. And that has literally been it for me this week, guys. I do have some things in the pipeline though. So watch this space. And I will hand you over to Mike.
Hello. My turn. So, as you know, I'm still doing Luck of the Draw because Manfa stated it at the beginning of the video.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say I'm 98% done now, not 99, but each to their own. Hang on, it's a very small bag and a very big project. 2 seconds. So I think the last time you saw it, I'd done the luck of the draw. I just had to start the border.
Mm-hmm.
And now
You did tell them your plans for the border.
I did tell you the plans, I do believe.
Yep.
And I used my trusty Farrell's Odyssey 4mm.
The only hook he uses
only
on
hook
every
I ever
project
use.
as well.
Yeah. Difference is I take it out of the bag and use it on, because I've only got one. They're expensive. Thank you.
It was gifted to us in Happy Meal.
So, I have done the black row there, see it? Very thin. So big.
Yep, because he told you he wanted to do a row of half double crochet in black.
And as you can see, there are fans on the top of it, which
is the same white as your main colour.
Same white as the main colour.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having issues here.
I'm not being ignorant. I'm setting up the final part of this video.
I've got one side left to do in the fans.
Or shells. Same stitch.
And then I've got another row of black, which will fill in the gaps and leave a nice straight line across the top, hopefully. You never know with me. It might not turn out right, but so far so good. And if I hold it up, you can see it in its full glory. So far, there you go. See, it's around that corner. Oh, this way. And a little bit around that corner there. I've got to do that in one row.
Yep, so one edge and then filling it in with black along the top.
And then my luck of the draw is ready to be given away as a prize
on our podiversary / monetization
yes.
that we still haven't even thought about planning yet.
No.
So while we've brought it up now, a lot of other people that have had podiversaries and monetization parties have put out a plea for donations of prizes. Now, I was on the fence about doing that because, well, I just think it's a little bit cheeky. I don't mind giving prizes for other people, but I don't like asking other people for stuffs. So if you are one of those super lovely, generous people that completely surround us wholly and solely, and you do want to donate something to be given away on that party, then please do email me. My email is always in the description box and it is also on my about page, but there is no obligation whatsoever because I have thought of, well, I have 4 prizes so far that we are giving away, and it doesn't need to be 20, 30 prizes because however fun they are, that can get a bit crazy. So I want to kind of keep it scaled back a little bit. So if you want to donate something, I am really, really super grateful, but I'm not asking, I'm not begging, I'm just putting it out there if you'd like to, but it's got to be because you want to, not because I'm asking. Then, like I said, email me, get in touch, we can sort something out. If not, it will be a very fun but casual monetization / podiversary with only a select few prizes being given away, which is absolutely fine as well because then there'll be more time for chat. So it's win-win either way. Doesn't matter to me which way it goes, but just throwing it out there because some of you are so insistent on giving away your gorgeous items or your yarn or whatever the case may be, that I don't want to not give you the opportunity, but I don't want to beg you for it either because, hey, we've just had Christmas. You know, it's a really expensive time of the year, and I get it. If you have got not a bean to give other than your time on the night to come and have a party, then just come and have a party. Honestly, no big deal either way.
Come one, come all.
Yes, indeed. And we've got to think about a date for that. So when we get off this video, Mike and I will have a chat and we'll figure out when is the best time to do it. And then we'll do a video in more detail about that. Maybe next week. We'll see. But we are having a live on Saturday. So it is scheduled. You can click the notification bell to make sure that you're going to be there. Hopefully we will have had the conversation before then, and then maybe we might even have a date for you by Saturday, but if not, definitely next week. So the reason why I'm looking at my phone is because silly Manfa was supposed to tell you who was the winner of the hidden giveaway in the How Much Yarn Did I Use Last Year video. And I was supposed to tell you yesterday in the Tile of the Week video, and as soon as we stopped recording, Mike looked at me and went, forgotten something? And I was like, oh no! I was like, okay, I'll put out a community tab post and we'll do it in today's Crochet Catch Up. So I need to tell you guys who won, but I also have to reach behind Mike here because this is where I've shoved my ball band in my wallet. And annoyingly, guys, I found another 3 ball bands that could have gone in here, but I'm not including them. They're just going to go in the wallet for next year, so I've already got a head start. Now you might think that's cheating, but I did still use them, just, you know. Anyway, so I asked you how many ball bands did I get through, and I explained that there's quite a few here, that there are sneaky little ones hidden inside as well. And we had quite a fair few of you try and guess. It was absolutely amazing, which meant that most of you watched our video from beginning to end, which is amazing.
Yep.
Because when people only watch the first few minutes, they miss out on giveaways and competitions and things. And that's why we do it, so that our true subscribers who watch from beginning to end and are loyal through and through get a chance to win something. So I've given you another flash of my ball bands, and I can tell you that 2 of you got it spot on, like the exact number, but 1 of you guessed it first, and I'm going to give it to the person that guessed it first. And Mike can verify that as the comments were coming in, when the person I'm about to announce commented, my exact words were, is she going to win every giveaway we do?
Is the house bugged?
Is my house bugged? Can she hear me? Can she get, you know, insider information? And of course the answer to all those things is no, of course not. It
Except
is
maybe
just
the house.
pure luck. So if she's watching, she might be sat there going, are they talking about me? Quite possibly. Obsessive crochet lady Amanda, congratulations. Yes, I did get through 75 ball bands. Now Sandra, I know you guessed the exact same number, but you got in just a little bit after Amanda did, and I had to take the first one who guessed, because if a lot of you guessed the same number, I was going to put your name in a list and I was going to get the man in my phone, which I did later prove to Mike is a man in my phone.
Yeah.
And he was going to pick a random number and all of that jazz, but there was 2 of you, and like I said, Mike can verify that as soon as that comment came in, I was like, really? She has won a lot of our giveaways. So I don't know what it is, Amanda. Maybe we're like psychologically in tune or something. But how do you do it, girl? How do you do it? I have absolutely no clue, but congratulations, you have won the £20 PayPal. So email me, messenger me, whichever way you want to get hold of me. You have got several options, and I will get that PayPal to you. Thank you for everyone else for giving it a go and getting a guess in. And to the lovely person who thought I had got through 137 odd ball bands, hey, thanks for your confidence in me. But no, I was nowhere near that amount. But I love the faith you have in me and the confidence you have in me. And you never know, this year it could be 100 and something. I am trying to beat it.
Mine would be 20.
You don't know that. It depends what projects we make. And if you make a yarn eater, you'll get a lot of ball bands. We've got a lot of shop to stash to shop. Shop My Stash 2023. Okay, I'm
To be
losing the
fair,
plot now.
My next project has 3 balls in it.
Yes. So, there we have it. Mr. Bean's teddy. I am testing Amanda's shawl. Mike is finishing his luck of the draw and is very nearly on his final row of the border, and then it will be done, and that will be one of the prizes for the monetisation / podiversary extravaganza.
Yeah, after tonight, I think tonight I'll finish the white.
Yes, and then you have got a couple of evenings to try and get the black on before we're back to making tile of the week for next week again on Sunday, because Sundays is our tile of the week day.
The black should be a little bit easier. But
you are doing varying stitches to fill in your gaps between your shells.
But I don't have to keep counting 7s.
No, that's true.
And making sure I've got enough space to fit all the 7s.
Yeah. So, you have seen what we have been up to. We have finally announced our winner that we should have announced yesterday. We have promised that we will have a discussion about when this monetisation / podiversary is going to happen. So keep your ears and eyes peeled. Can you peel your ears?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. Something like that. I don't know. We're losing the plot a little bit now.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
So yes, if you can come to our live tomorrow, please do. We will be going on straight after the beautiful Granny D. And it might
check her out.
Yeah, please do, because she's like the ultimate live lady. Yeah. You don't ever go live at the same time as Granny D. Well, we won't anyway.
Not gonna lie, I kind of fangirl over Granny D.
He does. He really does. I fangirl over Lynette and Bagaday and a couple of other ones, because I don't want any of you feeling jealous. I have mentioned about Lynette and Bagaday, that's why I'm only using those names. But right from the very beginning, when I started watching Granny D, Mike is just like, I love her, she's amazing. And I love you too, Granny D. We both get such a kick out of coming to your lives and interacting with you, especially
when
your
howdy!
And we actually say it back to you just like that, as if you can hear us.
Yeah.
It's slightly silly, really, but at least you know now that we do that. So yes, we'll be going live after Granny D. Please do come if you can. You are all welcome over. Just make sure that you bring a little something to drink and that you've got your chatty head on, because that is the whole point.
Yep.
And we might have further details about our upcoming party. Sunday, there is a crochet related acquisition-y slight haul but not quite video, if you understood any of that, and it involves a future project. So if that has piqued your interest, make sure you watch that one. Monday will be Magazine Monday. Not sure on Tuesday or Wednesday yet. Thursday will of course be
Tile of the Week, Thursday.
And he always bursts my eardrum when he does that. And then we'll be right back here again for Crochet Catch Up next Friday. So there is lots coming for the second week of January. I really hope you enjoyed spending your time with us tonight. And already I have managed to... How many hashtags did I get? Hashtag Amigurumi Wars, hashtag Shop Your Stash. That's 2, but that's plenty enough for me, because all the other hashtags going around right now, I just can't, guys. I am not biting off more than I can chew. I did that last year and I nearly burnt myself out, so I am just trying to be a little bit more sensible this year and doing what makes me happy, and this definitely made me happy. I will link the pattern in the description box, but you do have to pay for it, so just FYI on that one. Thank you, Anita, for bringing this lovely designer to my attention. Hopefully I will make the second pattern that I bought from this designer in the upcoming weeks of January, and hopefully you will have a completed blanket by next week.
Yes.
For sure. So stay tuned, guys, but until we see you again,
stay safe,
be kind,
look after one another,
get some good quality time in with your loved ones,
stay moosey.
We will see you in the next one.
Or around the YouTube streets.
Now, I always feel like with the Stay Moosey, the get some good quality crafting time is always missed. And actually, Linan over at Nina's Knots Crochet, she started saying it because she loves it so much and she always quotes us. So get some good quality crafting time in as well, guys. And we will see you very, very soon. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.